Hello my friends, and welcome to your Michigan Compass. Hope you guys are having an awesome fall and enjoying the festivities, the fall colors, and all the things that come along with the month of Halloween. Today, we're in Commerce Township to check out Glenlore Trails. It's a lighted trail. Now this goes throughout the summertime as well, but they've got it all themed for Halloween, and we're gonna head inside and take a look around and check out these cool lights and have a good fall, fun, festive time. So come along with us on this fun adventure. All right, we just entered in, and there is a whole bunch to see. Got some cool lit up trees. So they also have some themed sound effects and music, which is making this a very fun little walkthrough. Got some lit up pumpkins here. I'm not sure what this was for. Doesn't appear to be anybody there right now. Check this out. And it looks like their theme might be fortune, because up here we have a little fortune teller we're gonna go check out.
Stare into the crystal ball, powered by the mystic skull. Within his mind, he holds us all. Some will rise, but most will fall. Oh, I see your future coming clear, a fearful passage drawing near. You shall traverse a thorny thicket. Now reach down and take it.
And there is a fortune that comes out right down there. How cool is that? And up ahead, there's another screen up here. I'll wait for this to change. We'll get a little bit closer. And here we go. Here comes the cards, and it says Fate.
Welcome, dear mortals, to the forest of fate, where the darkest of destinies are dealt with despair. Each cryptic card serves as waypoint and warning to those greedy guests who ought to beware. Our reading begins with a fearsome fool's journey through wandering willows of the weird and arcane. Though beware the suits of this devilish deck, whose heritage stems from the foul and insane. Hold inquiries near as the first card is turned, and prepare to embark once its pattern appears. Ah, it's that miserable mistress of magics, keeper of fortunes, curator of fears.
Well, that is pretty cool. Very neat. I think another one's going to start up in a minute, but we're just going to continue and walk through now. We'll walk through the arch and see what else is down this way. Right over here, they have a photo opportunity. You can head over here, and it says Fate, Fearful Fortunes. You can be one of the fortune cards. And just over here, it says choose your fate. Select a button at each station ahead. Will they simply surprise or fill you with dread? Very cool. And the trail is lit up all along here as well. There's lights down here on the ground. All right, and here's the first spot. There's 3 buttons that you can select from, and the crystal ball says, choose your fortune, face your fears. Let's go ahead and hit one. And we selected the one on the left. That's it, I guess. Let's try a different one. Pretty neat. And of course the middle one. Spiders. Lots of cool lights everywhere you look around here. The trail is lit up really cool. Over this way, we've got some fiber optic lights. And we're coming up on our next crystal ball.
Crystal ball shows me it is merely a reflection of your fate, and nothing more.
Okay. Hit the one on the left. All right, let's try the middle one. And of course the one on the right. Pretty cool. And we're gonna head further down the trail now. Another crystal ball coming up right over here. All right, let's go ahead and hit one. This time it's the middle. Snakes, lots of snakes everywhere. All right, and now the one on the left. And finally, let's do the one on the right. Pretty creepy. Oh, look over here. Check this out.
You must prepare yourself for both good and bad tidings. I do not control what the crystal ball shows me. It is merely a reflection of your fate.
A giant floating head with candles. It's pretty cool the way they've got that done. It's a screen that's strung across several trees. Has to be at least 30 feet wide, so that's pretty cool. Makes a very unique looking decoration. Very cool the way they've got this themed. And we've got another crystal ball. Here's the middle one. Here's the one on the right. And finally, the one on the left. All right. Got some LEDs that are zipping back and forth over here. And I'm not quite sure what we've got here. This looks pretty creepy. You've got some figures over here. And there is a giant area that you can walk through that's all lit up. How cool is that? A bunch of lighted balls. That's really neat. The kids are digging that. That is pretty cool. And then over here, right here, we've got some creepy lighted figures, various colors. And the colors are changing. Alright guys, I thought I would walk through here and take you with me. Check this out. How cool is this? All these various lights that you walk through. Kinda neat.
Further into this thorny thicket, we'll pursue our prognostic ordeal. These wayward woods whisper with wretched winds, breathing terrible tempests within. Yet the harrowing storms with their steadfast spirits are simply where this night's horrors begin.
All right, we're gonna move on. Let's see what's down here further on the trail. All right, looks like we have some ghosts up here. Well, those are pretty cool. Very cool ghosts. We're gonna move on now. All right. Continuing further down the trail now. Check these lights out over on the side. Got some crazy blue shooting lights. It's kind of interesting. Almost looks like it's raining. Really neat. And over here, oh my gosh, look at that. There's a fire. Wow, check that out. That's creepy. Very cool, and that's all operated by this button. Check that out. And I did not mention those clouds above. That's kind of interesting. Got more of those blue, teal, and white lines. Looks like it's raining. And another button coming up with another little video panel. Let's hit this one and see what happens. That is pretty cool. More of those crazy looking clouds up above, thunder clouds. And way back in there, you guys can't see it, unfortunately, it's a little too dark, but there is a ghost back in the woods. He's not quite lit up, he's just kind of creeping out back there. And there's a couple more further back in the woods. I like the fact that they're not really lit up. All you can see is the blue reflections of those raindrops. And we've got another one of these video panels here. Check this out. These are pretty cool. All right, one more. There we go. Very cool, very cool. And there are some black lights here as well. Coming up on another area up here. Hey guys, I should let you know, this is an experiment today. I am recording this both on my Osmo Pocket 2 as well as the new DJI Action 3. And I'm looking at the screens and I gotta say the Action 3 color looks so much better. So we'll see how this turns out in editing. But right now, it's pretty impressive. This says shimmering strings. Hold your hand over the beams of light to trigger this loathsome organ. The shimmering strings will play as long as your hand is in place.
Put your hands over the lights and you play.
And this is what we're talking about. This loathsome organ right here plays whenever you cover these lights down here like that. There are sensors up above that are picking up those lights, so when you cover them they go off. And there's more over here. Pretty cool. Up ahead we have another photo op over here, another one of those fortune cards. And then down this way, further down the trail, I see some red and I hear some growling. Let's see what we're in for over here. By the way, in case you guys need to know, there is a porta potty in the middle of the trail here, so if you've got to go, there's a spot to do it. And check this area out here. There's a giant spider up on top of this big rack of logs. And now there's some sort of, what is that, like a shadow creature of some sort? Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's wait and see if it does anything else or if it's just the same thing. I thought that I saw something different a minute ago, but I could be wrong. It is something different. This one has a witch's cauldron. And the witch just dropped the mouse in the cauldron. And a couple of heads. And oh my. Well, that's pretty cool. Let's move on. Heading further down this trail, there are more lighted poles here. A pulsating, glowing blue color to them. case you're wondering what the organs are, there are these cauldrons on the ground, and you step on them. Stepping on the cauldrons creates that organ sound and summons the witch. Pretty cool the way they've done that. Coming up on our next lighted area, and it sounds like it might be a circus theme up here. It could be a big top. Well guys, I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. It's kind of neat how they've got the interactive stuff and the lights and all the different cool things integrated with a Halloween display. I'm having a good time. Let's continue on. And look at those trees. It's creepy out here the way it's decorated. You can see way up to those pine trees. Way up there. And there's lights down here as well, and creepy music playing. And then down over here, take a look at the LED sticks over here. They're kind of like an orange and green color. And now we've got another video.
Harmless place, gifting guests with warmth and wonder. Or is it perhaps that these ghastly ghosts were enchanted by creatures down under? Fierce fungi flourish beside putrid pumpkins that might just have you meet your maker. For only the luckiest of fools can escape the terror of the abnormal acres.
All right, let's move on. Well, check this out, guys. We've got some mushrooms and some pumpkins as well. A lot of lights back there. More of those multiple colored pumpkins sitting back there. And check out these mushrooms. A red one and a purplish blue one back there. And way back in the distance over there, I see a green one as well. There's that giant green mushroom. And there's a red one back here. Over on the opposite side, got a couple more over here. This one's kind of like a pinkish orange color. And another red one back there. A few people have stopped to take photos with those little pumpkin balls in front of the mushrooms. And if you can see these light posts now, they are making all kinds of crazy colors. I think that's meant to be something that goes along with the mushrooms because they're kind of psychedelic tie-dye looking. And what in the world is this? It looks like a giant pumpkin. Are we going inside a giant pumpkin? Oh my gosh. It is a giant pumpkin, guys. Check this out. This is huge. We're gonna walk through a giant live pumpkin. He's got some friends hanging out on the sides of him.
Over the lip, past the gum. Look out, pumpkin, here they come.
That is cool as hell. That is very, very cool. All right. Well, I've always wanted to be eaten by a giant pumpkin. Here we go.
Look at all these delicious little mortals.
And here we are inside the giant pumpkin.
Come in. I absolutely promise I won't devour you. Don't run. I just despise fast food.
All right. Heading further down, and check out these little pumpkin lanterns that are hanging up above us. I don't know if you guys can see those. Kind of interesting. And down here, it looks like we've got some more of those lighted posts. And another photo op. There's another one of those fortune cards coming up. You can pick different music and look overhead. I don't know if you guys can see this. There are giant disco balls. Oh wow, this is cool. Look at the size of these disco balls. They are huge, but what's even cooler, I don't think you guys can see this, unfortunately. The ground is covered in moving dots everywhere in every color you can imagine. It's like, it's very disorienting, actually. It's hard to walk straight. Oh, and over here, we've got some pumpkins, some singing pumpkins. And they are singing to the music. Oh, I guess I'm blind because they are everywhere. There's more here. And again, over here.
You know that old
down here.
The one that nobody.
And over on the other side. And again over here. And also, we just passed another porta potty, so there are plenty of those. If you have to go somewhere on the trail, you need to stop. There's a place to do it. We've got another one of those fortune card videos over here. We're going to bypass this. There's a lot of people standing around, so we're going to move on to the next section. And it looks like it might be the cemetery. There are eyes on the trees back there. Do you see them? And over here as well. The trees are watching. And over here as well. Check that guy out. And over here we've got a tombstone and some bones. And here, another photo opportunity. All right, guys, we've come across a very congested area, and this is why they have pumpkin pong. Press the button to deflect the light. Just be sure that your timing's right. And here's how it works. Oh. Here we go. Doing it again. Oh. I guess it's hard to get that timing just right.
Thanks for playing.
All right, well, coming up, further up here, of course, this area is completely surrounded by kids because there are bubbles and fog. Bubbles and fog. Every kid loves bubbles. And it's even cooler when the bubbles are filled with fog. And that's what these are. Let's see if we can hit one right here. See that. Fog-filled bubbles. And check that moon out. Oh, and a witch just flew by. Did you guys see that? How creepy. There she is. Check her out. She's waving to us and laughing at us too. And up ahead, I see a bunch of colorful bushes and shrubs and things, and right in the middle of them is a giant skeleton. Check him out. He's creepy looking. As a matter of fact, it looks like there's a lot of skeletons over here, some smaller ones as well. There's more skeletons over here. Check this out. Oh, look at this guy. He is creepy. And over here, another one. This must be the guy's wife. Well, that was really cool. The whole castle wall thing with the different portraits. And now down here, this area here, we've got spiders crawling all over the ground. Check them out. Looks like you can stomp on them. And they make noise. That's pretty cool. All right, guys, check this one out. Got some pulsating lights, and they're at different angles, so oh wow, check this out. This is pretty cool. Very disorienting. The sounds are creepy as well. And to top it off, this thing turns as well. So we've got to turn and follow this crazy tunnel all the way through. This is pretty cool, actually. All right, looking up above, we've got some skeletons hanging. And over here, the LED posts now have skulls on them. Got another skeleton up here, just hanging out. And then there's a photo op down here, like a big giant circle with some lights. And over here on the other side, there is a giant werewolf who is about 12 foot tall, and he's howling. Very creepy. Let's check him out. Coming up, looks like there's another interactive area. And this one looks like you can tickle the ivories, and the ivories this time being bones. There's a giant screen here, and you can tap on the screen and make it play. And heading further down this way, down the trail, there's more stuff coming. Somebody mentioned we are only about halfway through when we stopped. I forgot to mention, we did stop and we got hot chocolate. Just before we got to that castle. Actually, it was just before we got to the giant skeleton that was in the bushes. And we stopped and got a hot chocolate. Hot chocolate was $4. Over here it says, fight the fallen. Grab a ball to face those foes. They'll surely fall to all your throws. And over here, how cool is this? It's a giant video game, and there are balls on the ground, and you can pick the balls up and throw them at the skeletons on the screen. That is awesome. This particular area is very well lit. Check out these dancing skeletons just hanging out, dancing around in the forest here. Very cool the way that's done. And if you're wondering what all that rambling is,
somebody tell me
Over
when
here.
the bungee jump is supposed to start going back up? Anyone?
We've got a skeleton
No.
hanging around here, and he's telling silly jokes.
You guys enjoying the haunted forest? Cool. Maybe we can hang later. When I heard Glennlore was hiring, I was really hoping to get one of those cookie jobs.
Over here, a couple of tombstones and a coffin. There's a guy trying to escape that coffin. And another one over this way. Over in the distance there, more skeletons dancing around in the forest. A couple more coffins back this way. And another one here with this guy. Looks like he got out. More skeletons dancing around over here. And just take a look up into the canopy of all these trees and how well lit it is. It is just amazing. And every color you can imagine. Up ahead, we've got another area we're going through, and check out all these spiders. Gotta walk between all these spiders and into this crazy tunnel. Oh my, look at those eyeballs. They're staring at us. I think our journey through Glenlore Trails has finally come to an end. Well guys, that is going to do it for our trip out to Glenlore Trails in Commerce, Michigan. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know we had a good time. It was a lot different from what I expected. Very interactive. The kids had a blast. Very cool. If you get a chance to check it out, it's not an inexpensive trip to come out here, but there's a lot to do and you can spend as much time as you'd like. You just have to reserve a time to start. Once you get in, you can stay as long as you'd like. There's tons to do here, tons to see. I could probably go back in there and spend another hour in there. We had a great time. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and remember to click on that compass so you can stay subscribed to future videos just like this one. And remember, adventure is just a short drive away.